Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a second while we fire a link to the Discord and on Twitter. And then we'll have a little bit of hello people, shall we? And see who's here. Okay, welcome. Emily, Dead Source, Cold Pancake, Wise Mango, Rahil, Marina, G, Josh, Renee, Pablo, and Jamie. Josh, another Josh. Welcome in. Well, yeah, it was great. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. Yeah, it's the first one I've ever built, but it was alright, wasn't it? It was alright, I think. Oh, and how about the sunset now, as the Mar grid is beginning to fill in? It's slowly filling out, isn't it? Slowly but surely. Anyway, in today's episode, or today's stream, we do need to make a few little amendments here. We need to bring a road through so this guy stops suffering from crime. And then we've also got a little bit of Rico work to do with some workers and some population expansion as well. So usually a little chill Saturday stream. We won't be live for as long today. I am babysitting this evening, so we'll need to be gone by 4 PM UK, but we should still be able to get a couple of hours in at least. Hey Jennifer, Magnum, Nicole, Canadian Gamer, Brad, Java, CC, Thomas, welcome everyone. Welcome. Yes, so let's start with some cycle highway additions, because this thing needs a few more ramps to come up and down from it, because it's a little bit limited access at the minute. So first of all, we want to decide what's going to happen with this side of the Mar grid. I think it's probably going to end up being residential, but we'll have a little look-see anyway. We'll prepare a road just in case. Let's go for one of our little American 2-unit roads. It should be okay for the time being. With Anarchy as well. Really? Is that Prop Anarchy that wants that one? No, it's not. It's just going to destroy it anyway. Not entirely sure why. Okay, this should be alright for us. Let me forest brush this area too. Otherwise, we're going to end up with lots of cactus in the road, which is never a good thing. There we go. Let's bring the cycle highway back through now. With Anarchy, of course. So we can probably just use network multi-tool's little curve function here to bring in some nice connections onto it. So let's go for 3 units there. Then we'll snap into the grid at 6 meters this side. Let's go for that. That should be okay. Hey Magsy, Few Candy, Blue Speed Whale, welcome into the stream, guys. Welcome. Best CS builder out there. So many ideas and inspiration from my own cities. Cheers, no worries. KFC. I'm glad you're finding the videos useful, mate. Let's do a little loop curve here if we can. Hopefully it doesn't send it 1,000 miles in the opposite direction. It doesn't seem to want to work though. Weird, because it did do it on the other one we did last week. It will do a regular connection. We can just do that one, I suppose. Okay, that'll be fine then. Why has my tram line broken? Should be okay. There we go. Let's go for some natural detail in here, I think. Let's go ahead and grab some of our... Actually, probably think the workshop rocks are a little bit too out of place here. Are they? I think they maybe belong near water, don't they, these ones? I'm not too sure. I think we'll run with it. It's definitely got some palms around it too. But how has everyone's weekend been? Thank you to all 57 of you that have shown up immediately for the live stream. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week, wherever they are in the world. Ready for a little bit of weekend Ilos. Turn that brush strength down as well so we're not placing multiple trees. And let's go for probably brownweed, I imagine. Yeah, this would be great. I think I want some maybe older, more knackered looking commercial next to this as well. We might struggle with the height of the bike path though. Let's have a little glance through Rico and see what's possible. Possibly go for one of these ones. Hey EMB, Lizard, welcome to the stream, guys. How about... No, not that one. Not that. It could potentially use a strip mall. There's nothing that would totally murder the realism there. Let's turn our night cycle off as well, so we're not moving into the darkness. You're early, bad boy, by a few minutes, Keith. I am sorry. Was you in the bath, mate? Was you in the bath? Just waiting for the stream. But yes, we are a little bit early today. I was ready to go from about 5 to. It will clip through the buildings on most assets. We could do a Smiths here. I think we might do actually. Yeah, let's do some more big box because there is like a load of big box in the Margrid frame anyway, so I think we can get away with it. Should be a decent enough size for us. Yeah, this is plenty big enough. This is plenty. I think we'll probably do big parking lot roads here, or big parking lots, because I always confuse the two. Yes, we will. We will do this. Okay, so let's bring a drive road out. Let's go for 11 units. Should be nice and sensible. I'll bring us some of those borders. Brad Stanton with a $5 Australian super chat. Lovely. Loved the rail yard build egg. Totally on point. Do you like it, Brad? It's nice, isn't it? It's the first one I've ever built, but I think it fits into the area quite nicely, doesn't it? Certainly inspired from Phoenix anyway. Might not be quite the full rail yard vibe, because I know there's a... I've already forgotten the name of it. There's an enormous one in California, isn't there? Begins with a B, I think. It's like a huge rail transfer yard. It's not quite those scales, but I think it does a job. We'll certainly have more of them as well, because there's plenty of those rail yards in Phoenix that run in the Margrid. So we'll do some more of them today. Maybe in like a space over here. Can probably bring one off next to this too. So it's a theme that can repeat. So good. I'm glad you guys liked it. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Maybe put one of the big box stores on a 45-degree angle road in the corner of a Margrid tile. Yeah, we can do that. Won't have everything kind of sat on the same axis. Okay, I don't think I want this to be like a massive one though. Not like the Walmarts and the Costco's over by the bow tie interchange. So I think we'll just keep it this size. Let's go for... little drive-through road in the middle. And then we'll place in some of our 4-meter curbs, I think. I'm a big fan of the 4 meters at the minute. So we'll stick with them. Let me remember to do actual accessible car parking though. We'll do 3 up at the front on each side. And then we'll move back into our curbs. I don't actually know if there's like regulations for how close, I'm assuming there is. But how close like disabled parking has to be to the entrance. There has to be some sort of rule about it, right? I don't know if we're getting it right in cities, I've no idea. Okay, let's get a Smith's up on the front. We'll give this kind of a little back delivery road as well. Okay. Looks like Albuquerque with all the mountains. That's good. It is actually based off of the Phoenix Valley. But yeah, similar vibes in New Mexico, right? Hey, Exy, Karina. Welcome to the stream, guys. How are you both? So we've also got a Smith's gas station too. I feel like this might be over here though, maybe. And let's go ahead and get those drive roads in and we can treat them as like delivery roads for the back of the Smiths. If you want, a little bit of service paint is going to help here too. Hello Interrobang, welcome to the stream. Not too bad, Karina, how are you? Thank you for asking. How was your meal last night? Eggs' food looked amazing. For those that are in the Discord will know what we're talking about. For those that aren't will probably be a little bit confused by that statement. But yeah, I could have smashed that halloumi last night. It looked well good. Yeah. Gas station looks nice. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It definitely wants separating away from the main building though. Might actually wrap the car park around it. We'll see. Hey Lance, welcome to stream, buddy. I've just seen Lance playing The Matrix, I think, on the PS5. What are you playing, Lance? He's up to something. As usual. A cheeky little Irish moderator. Hey Oliver, welcome to the stream. And indeed 98 other people as well. Thank you for turning up for a little bit of Saturday streaming, guys. Hope you're all well. Okay. There we go. Please show how the citizens do their daily activities so we can see the city maybe a bit more in the cinematics. What, you guys want some like first person stuff in the cinematics in the episodes? I can do that if you want. Alright, let's go for a tree palette. We will stay away from the coconut palms this time after last episode. Because that was incredibly dangerous. I think I'm feeling some of these. Now these are pines, aren't they? So I can't imagine Phoenix gets too many pine trees, but like last episode with the coconut palms, I think it's a risk that I want to take. It definitely doesn't clash too hard, does it? Add some date palms in there. We did the palms last car park though, didn't we, last weekend? Did the date car park over here. I think I'll go with the palms. Not totally adverse to them. Not palms, pines even. Okay. And then let's go for... Actually, you imagine that Smiths wouldn't want anything that blocks their sign from the main road. You can tell I've been watching City Planner. Because I know that's the sort of stuff that people factor in. Is like, you know, if there's going to be a tree that blocks the Walmart sign, then it's like less brand exposure sort of stuff. Maybe. We'll see. Let's bring our parking lot light down, because they do like to elevate up. And then we'll go for a little nighttime palette. That should be sensible for what we're after. Hey Egg, how about add a few gas stations around in Ilos? Like the idea? Yeah, we definitely need to do more gas station action. We'll probably jump into Google Maps today actually and have a little look around Phoenix and see how gas stations fit in the Mar grid. But yes, I absolutely on board with the idea of doing some of my dedicated little gas station corners. We want props and trees. Greetings from Brasilia. Nice to see you, Egg. Nice to see you too, Arthur. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yep, that's fine by me. Although this pattern will have to give us a slightly shift over now because we're coming into a shorter design, which should be okay. Ugh, no it's not, because the pattern's off now. It's fine, we'll leave it in there for right now. We'll have to change it though. Okay. So we'll definitely add some walkability into the front of this, back onto the arterial as well. And it looks like they have bicycle connections too, which is going to be good. Now we also have metro running under this part of the city as well, don't we? I'm pretty sure we do. Let's have a little look. I should know because it's my city. Yeah, so there's a metro line here. Probably doesn't... yeah, we probably could squeeze another stop in there, actually, to be fair. Maybe here. Yes, we could. Okay, let's do that then. I'm going to place it there, but then move it to twist the station around, and then we can hopefully just paint that in with Surface Painter. And you can kind of manually align where it already wants to sit with the line that's already there. There we go. Success indeed. And then we will add a stop in here, and that should allow our metro station to fit in a little bit more, which again is going to want a little bit of detail around. Hello Egg, rotate the parking lights by 90 degrees. Is there a reason for that? TV, or just a personal preference? Paint these corners too. Again, because the amusement park stuff is kind of prop at the month of the minute, I think I'm happy with some more amusement park bench number ones. Little ones over here maybe. And likewise, continue to make all of these frames walkable. With a little bit of pathway coming through. And perhaps as well just a tiny little food stand from the Part Life DLC. Actually, you know what would work nicely here is probably some of the green cities and or modern content creator stuff. Yeah, maybe modern city centre actually would be nicer here. One of the little 1x1 units. It's like a little newsstand next to the metro station. Let's get that on a corner as well if we can. Cool. There we go. Likewise as well, we will continue the walkability there as well. Did that go in? Didn't look like it did. Okay, that's weird. Not sure what's happening with the paths there. Why are they like... They're there, but I can't delete them. Not sure. That's crazy. Okay, but hopefully we should see some people stop in here now. Yes, there we go. Very nice indeed. More public transport coming in. Billboards, yes. Billboards are something I wanted here, and we've got a couple of in our Part Life assets, or collection rather. Yeah, so let's go for one here, and then we'll have another one. Now, I wonder, do you want a road connection, Mr. Billboard? Because if you don't, you would work perfectly up here next to the high-speed road because it says welcome to the city on it, which eventually Ilos' downtown skyline will sit behind this billboard. So that'd work perfectly. The path is sunken underground, maybe? It could be. Invisible paths. I haven't downloaded it. It's just kind of... It's just done it of its own volition. Not entirely sure. Oh, it's because I'm underground, is it? Is that why? Yeah, have I put them underground? Oh, you bloody idiot. Yes, I have. Yeah, cheers, Stant. That's a solid observation, mate. Yes, the walkable pathways were underground. Never had that happen before. I don't have the downloadable concrete texture now, but I realise it is a kind of a better solution than Surface Painter, though. So it's something that needs to be added. Okay, I think that'll be an appropriate position for a billboard as people head into the city, right? We'll have welcome to the city here now, and that's going to look good. Cycle highway coming into use as well. Let's carry on with our big box corner. So let's put the gas station near the entrance. Again, we'll bring another road back and around and behind this so it settles in a little bit easier. Maybe this side? No. Other way. Nice. And then we use these big parking lot drive roads again to keep everyone hooked in. And then a little bit of surface painter. Might actually extend that out a little bit, because you think there's usually a little bit of queuing room in a petrol station. It's not just the petrol pumps and then no space to wait, so let's give them that. No power. This sounds like an excuse to run a rural power line somewhere, although the bike path is going to stop us for the most part, I think, isn't it? We can run it from here. This is fine. Even though eventually the power will sink through across the entire city, the little rural power lines running for miles is still an aesthetic that we want. There we go. That should provide everyone with power. Yes, it does. And again, some worker demands which will satisfy as the city grows. And I think I want more concrete here that's going to sit in and around this cycle network and big box junction. So we'll draw in a marker and then bring our brush size up too. Bring it out to like there, should be okay. And staying in a single brush size can help us be a little bit more precise with surface painter too. Even though it does need a bit of a rework, admittedly. It's not the most smooth mod in the world. So maybe some park fencing is going to be fine here. Actually, maybe something smaller. Maybe a little farm fence pallet, perhaps. Let's turn off collisions here too. And, well, snapping rather. The Interchange DLC fences do behave a little strangely with bike path networks. Even in the vanilla game that happens. Okay, and again, we might as well keep the surface going. Oh, there's the first one of the stream. Random camera. We'll keep this going up until that secondary pillar on the bicycle highway. Wonderful. And then we'll do our fencing pan here and get some more palm gardens, which actually should create quite a nice little framing for the people actually on the cycle highway. Cactus garden opportunity, exactly that. Exactly that. We'll do pardons and cardons, which of course palm and cactus gardens together. Where are they? Yeah, there we go. Let's get a few of these in. Got 115 people here. Welcome to stream, everyone. Do hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Let's grab some small little bits of overgrowth too. No, I'm not feeling that. I think we'll stick with the workshop ones. Yeah, these ones too. I think I'm missing my grasses. Do I not have them turned on? I definitely have some grass. No, that's not the one. Okay, we'll find it. It'll be there somewhere. And then probably some California fan palms here too. Any dry bushes? Got a regular bush. Dry bush isn't really a problem these days since the Manscaped sponsorship. That's not appropriate. That's not funny. Sorry, but no, we don't have any dry bushes. We've got some like long dead grass looking things which are fine. Which I think I'm alright. Our cacti just goth cucumbers. Yeah, I guess. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, this area's becoming a little more alive now, isn't it? Tram's moving back into some open concrete plazas coming in. I think we're alright. I feel like I want some car props though. To line up, which I do actually have actually now. If we go to... Oh, they're all scrap props though, aren't they? Just someone's car's waiting. Wait, what props did I use over here? These ones weren't scrap, were they? Oh, actually, yes they are. Yes, they absolutely are. Yes, they are. It doesn't matter then. I was going to say I could line some of these up outside of the petrol station, but they're all ruined cars. I don't actually have any car props, do I? Don't think so. We could use these. Is this like I would... Yeah, they're tiny. Yeah, I can't use them. The abandoned car, no. Yeah, okay, that's not going to happen. We can't use those. That's ridiculous. Child-sized cars at the petrol station. Remember Ali Bariskin with a 200 lira, Turkish lira super chat. One, did you download camels for camels coven? Like Sturman covens at car garages, lights should be towards the cars, not to trees. Mehmet, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. No, we haven't downloaded camels because we're not doing camel covens. We will be doing alien covens once I can find a modeler who can make me an alien prop, because there's currently none on the workshop. So once that happens, we will start making alien covens. And two, thank you so much for the tip about rotating our little lights here. I did not know that they were supposed to face the cars. Does this actually make a difference in the way the light sits? No, not at all, but it's fine. For the sake of Mehmet, we'll spin them around. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Really appreciate it. Can you speak any other languages apart from English? Little bits of random languages, nothing fluent. Spin this one around too. I guess actually the easier thing here would be to select the both of them. Oh god, no, no. That does not work. Do it one at a time. Okay, cheers from Madrid, Spain. Thank you so much for watching, Jay. Gracias, my friend. I think that's thank you in Spanish. There you go. Someone just asked if I can speak other languages. Yes. Say thank you in one other language. Okay, not too bad. Is that winning? Assets on modern cars, yeah, definitely need to download some more of those. So let's choose a tree to decorate this interchange, because I think what we're going to do, each time we get a bridge over the diagonal high-speed road, we're going to make it a little district and give them some names. So this one right here will not be the Matilda Nilsson district, so ignore that name temporarily. This will be Juniper Bridge. And then, of course, as we move down, we will then start adding in new trees. So we can come up with a new tree for this bridge over here and then turn it into something. So if anyone has any suggestions of trees while we're painting out the district, I'm reading Java Stats $13.99 Canadian dollar super chat. So nice. Thank you so much, Java. Your super chats are so nice, mate. Really appreciate the support. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you for turning up. Egg is fluent in Queekish, being the Skaven that he is. Yes. Yeah, I've been caning the arse off Warhammer 3 all weekend. Absolutely exhausted. Good game though. It's really good. if anyone's wondering. 5B is coming back. So excited. Has there been an announcement? I've missed it if there has, Joy. Even though I'm in it. Has there been an announcement, has there? I'm not too sure. Okay, so what about some of these ones? Something a little greener, even though the juniper was extremely green. We could just do it as palms. I do quite like these ones. Angophora, is that like the official name of the tree? I'm not entirely sure. Can you show us district names? Yeah, sure, if you want. There you go, that's what's in so far. All over the place. Mehmet's got 2 districts now. Mehmet's a lucky boy. Is that why you wanted to see Mehmet? Egg, are you part of season 3? Yes, I am, Jennifer. Yes, April 1st. Oh, Azadis announced the date, has he? I haven't even seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Hold on, let me check if he messages the Discord. Oh yeah, Zardas has had a few date is a bit sus comments so far. Yeah, no wonder. When we're starting it on April 1st. I think we're just gonna go with Palms. Palm Bridge sounds nice. Karina's on board as well. That's all the convincing that I need. There we go. Let's bring Palms up the side. We'll go for Palm Bridge here too. Take away a little bit of this natural green belt too, whilst it's becoming a landscape bridge. Won't be this overgrown. Probably bring some more of those sound barriers back over here too, so we don't just get people wandering onto the high speed road. Good, and we'll do 4 this side as the billboard takes up that opportunity. There's a lot of palms around here now, isn't there? That is a lot of palms. Coconut Bridge, make sure you wear your hard hat. Yeah, you wouldn't be walking past this, would you, in coconut season? Okay. I don't think I hate it. I think I definitely want some of those sound barriers though that we downloaded off the workshop, so let's grab some of those. And then hopefully these can sit somewhat sensibly. They do get a little bit of ground jank which can be fixed. Move it. Which we will do. Not sure why this particular network behaves like this. I'm assuming it's just a problem with the workshop. Trying to grab that singular node. Oh, isn't that one there? Okay. We'll just terraform it away then, in that case. There we go. That's what we're after. And then just bring that corner node down a tiny little bit too. Touch more terraforming. Any oil industry? Not yet, but there will be some sort of large modded oil refinery build at some point. Yes, absolutely. Can you check under some of those bridges to see if there's glitchy? Last episodes where you didn't address. No, it was fixed in the episode. That happens when it's not upgraded to a bridge. When it's still just classed as like falls to ground, you get the glitching. It's fine now on the bridges. Then again, not there, it's not. Let's slide that node back. There you go. Yeah, there you go, that fixes it. It's just an issue when the node is too close to the edge of a terrain shift. It glitches into a third dimension. There's a tiny little bit of it there as well. There you go. Sorted. Good spot, Shadow. Good spot, mate. Okay. Let's clear up these edges around the side. We'll also do the same here with that network as well. Although to have a little bit of, I guess, industrial access towards the billboard might be useful so people can come and change what's on there. Unless it's like an electric one. In that case, that doesn't matter. Okay, and then up to here. Very cool. Hey DJ, welcome to the stream. And Joy as well. Yeah, I did not realise that Zardes was announcing the 5B Season 3 today. So yeah, it starts on April 1st, and then the participants will be announced in due course, but I've already confirmed that I'm part of it anyway, so doesn't really matter. It's fine for me. But yes, I am in 5B Season 3, for those that are wondering. I've actually drawn it the wrong side here, haven't I? Yeah, it doesn't need to come out like this. Let me move that back over. And then, yeah, that's what it needs to do. There we go. So fill this space out, and then keep these ones clean. Without forest brushing my palms away, that would be massively helpful. Okay, I think that helps separate the bridge sections a little bit more, doesn't it? I want to try dropping in a cargo train station in, actually. Maybe in the next frame over and seeing if it gets a little busier. Maybe in this one. Because I was thinking of doing this frame next episode and doing like a bus terminal here for the entire mile grid, like a massive bus transfer point, so you can get a bus into each of the frames from this kind of central square. But there's no reason why this side over here couldn't be industrial as well, like we did last episode. I need to give a road connection to this building too. Let me do that. Let me do this. It's these two over here, isn't it? There we go. This should hopefully give them access to services so they stop getting their police warning. Or we could just reco them and turn them into dummies. That would also stop that issue as well. It would if I hit save local. Let's do that. Dummy and then save. Is that not working with those ones? It should do. Add local, and then we'll change it to a dummy. Yeah, that's fine. And then, oh, save and apply changes. I was hitting the wrong bloody save, that's why. Yes, there we go. Now it works. Idiot. There we go. Go, get rid of that. Oh, wow. Magnum SXT85 with a $50 super chat, keeping it spicy, which is always appreciated. Thank you so much, Magnum. That's really generous, mate. Really appreciate that. And I'm glad you're still enjoying it, dude. It's not the first time you've donated a massive chunk like that before either, mate. I remember you sent some big donos during Novaria. Thank you so much for support, buddy. Really appreciate that. So let's try a cargo terminal. We'll place it in with Anarchy, and then we'll amend the road network. Just want to see how much extra traffic this draws into the Mar grid if we actually have cargo stations in here to help serve the commercial areas. We shall see. So that would be the main line connection. Let's go for that one there. I imagine we'll probably have some sort of bypass around this too. So trains can just go through it without having to wait. But of course, we'll see. So of course, the road network around it is disgusting at the minute. But we'll just bear with it as a temporary connection. And seeing how the North American rail glitches in with the regular one. Okay, so I think there is an option, isn't there? Isn't this, is it called like network replacer or something? Yeah, cargo center customized tracks. I do not know how to use that mod, so we'll see what happens for the time being anyway. Let's go ahead and grab a little temporary power connection. It's over here for right now. That should be fine. Okay, so this does have a temporary road connection. So if we're going to bend this area into becoming industrial, I'm happy with that. We can do more rail yards out here. Another rail yard would be very nice actually next to the actual cargo station itself. Can I fix this train line issue by upgrading into like vanilla track first? Does that help it? Oh, vanilla track isn't even available. I did not realize that. Okay. I wonder if that's why it's causing the glitch then. Not entirely sure, but as long as it's connected, we should be okay. Okay, whilst we wait for something to happen with the train station, we can have a look at some more rail yard action as well. Hello from Bulgaria, great content egg, I really enjoy it. No worries, Nikolai. Thank you so much for watching, mate. Appreciate the support. Okay. You can't unlock the rails, the yards rail with multi-tool if I remember correctly. Can we really? God, where's 2C when you need him? This is where we need 2C, yeah. Unlock segment mode. I'm guessing it's this one. That seemed to have worked. Let's see if we can upgrade. Did that do it? And then can I like lock this segment again now? There we go. We are learning network multi-tool on the fly. That seems to have worked. Amazing. Thank you so much, Dave. You are a real secret blend of herbs and spices, mate. Appreciate that. Let's come on to some more ladder systems and we can continue to develop some train yards. I'm hoping that's going to work anyway. I'm very suspicious about the lack of trains coming through Ilos. I don't know why. They definitely do come through. We saw them last episode when one came through the yard, but they just seem very infrequent. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh well. We can definitely still develop some rail yard vibes over here. Don't know if the cargo station will work there. It should do, right? It should. Let's go for 2 more of these lamps. The little train ladder systems seem to always break down into sections of 5. guessing for not every rail yard, but for the ones we've seen in Phoenix anyway. Drag these over a little bit. Okay. Don't know if the cargo station will work though. I believe the station needs cross connection, but I might be wrong about that. I'm not sure. I mean, either way, there just seems to be like the tracks are super quiet. We're not even getting like vanilla trains just passing through the area. Yeah, we definitely have the outside connection. Yeah. I mean, like, we know it works. We've seen people come through here before. Yeah. Hey, do you think we should wrap up ladies before April? Alternative boys-girls multiplayer. We want to be respectful of 5B1C. I would say you guys do what you want, Joy. Don't worry about 5B. Yeah, if you guys are happy carrying on building, then by all means keep going for it, yeah. Don't wrap up on our behalf. Yeah, you do you. If you guys are happy carrying on the series and it's doing well for your channels, then by all means carry on. Don't worry about us. There we go. Try and turn off road bending with these little rail ladder system. Helps them settle in a little bit easier. There we go. That's what we want. Yes, it is working. It is working, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Oh, yes, and there it goes. I'd actually rather you go the other way so I can see you use my rail yard. But that's fine as well. That's fine as well. Okay. They could always complement each other. Should always be different builds or series to appreciate that. Yeah, Brad's exactly right. Brad's exactly right. You guys are happy and enjoying the series, then by all means, keep making it. Cool. Trim all these off now, back to that previous guideline. And then back in. Okay, there is a touch of kink in the rail line here that comes out of the station. Move it should take a little bit of the sting out of that. Train was pretty empty, just needs more goods by the looks of it. There's some people starting to drop some stuff off. You just drove through the train station itself. That's not healthy. Okay, we'll just leave it going. We'll just keep seeing what happens with it. I guess I'm happy again to keep placing more unique factories over here. Not that we have the industry areas to supply them, but I guess we can just import the product. Industrial steel plant? No, that's way too big for the Margrid. That's enormous. But stuff like the printing press and the toy factories, all this stuff can go here. Maybe the lemonade factory as well. Lemonade isn't too intrusive, I don't think. Not the electronics factory. Clothing's fine, not the refinery. Soft paper, definitely not. Don't know the car factory. They definitely want to do something with the car factory in this series. Not totally adverse to including the sneaker factory either. That's not too bad. And then we have modular house. That's a little bit too big. And the shipyard obviously can't go here. Okay, if you're not getting any trains, you may have a disconnected node somewhere. Spoke too soon. Yeah, it seems to be Sorted. Maybe we should take care of the residential demand. You know what, Emily? That is an absolute banging idea because we definitely need residentials. Yes, let's do this frame because we have massive demand for residential. We're also getting worker demands too, so we should actually pay attention to the demands and the whims of the game and not just make it look good. Got Mehmet getting another square. The custom theme that adds in the Patreon names really loves Mehmet. Like, he comes up a lot. He always gets names after him. Lemonade looked good. Yeah, it did, didn't it, Joy? It did. I think we'll run with a little bit of lemonade. Go. So we will go for I'll tell you what, we'll call it Emily Fields because Emily's pushing me into actually satisfying some of the city's demands. Let's go for a theme management. I think we'll go for rural US res and single story res. I wish we could use American Eclectic for everything, but if I want my PC to stop working, that is a quick way to do it. So the benefit now of setting up that initial mark grid frame rate, we've got all these areas ready and laid out to come in and fill in. And again, cycle network over here now can also be introduced into the area to continually feed the endless Ilos public transport systems. Did I just lose a pillar? Yes, we did. That's fine. Bring that down to there. And also into the neighborhood too. Very nice. So as always, because I keep getting this glitch with the themes at the minute, with Themes Manager, where I need to place in something of my own to actually get the theme to trigger. I don't know why that's happening, but it does. So we'll bear with it. And then that should start letting everyone grow. Some parks will probably be nice around here too. Let's go for parks upon the corner. Let's just like parkify the whole thing actually. Let's go for... So we can actually get a ploppable BP gas station, which acts as a park as opposed to a commercial building. So I think why don't we do what we were just talking about then by making maybe like a little dedicated little corner here where we have maybe some maintenance. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I think like maintenance, like the place you'd take you to get your car fixed, like a garage. That's fine. Do you guys need electricity? No, you're jumping through. You're okay. Let's check our education demands as well. So we're alright for plenty okay for high school. We could definitely do with a couple of elementaries though. At least this side. Yeah, we definitely want elementary school around here. Okay, with that in mind, then let's go for... Nominate one of these blocks, maybe with one of the fancy roundabouts. We can turn into an elementary school. I think we will jump into Google Earth, though, and have a look at an elementary design, because we've only really worked with high school designs so far. Cool. Hey, Glenn. Welcome to the stream, mate. That's an amazing layout. I'm glad you like it. Cities Pakistan. Glad you like it. Yeah, 4x4s here. Plenty of Mar grid detail in here, which the stream is named, so I can dive into. Let's get some pathways linking folk back into. Over there as well. I think perhaps a couple of stretches of older, more knackered fence near the industrial areas. Maybe some of it a little bit fractured and not particularly in line anymore. with some rocks around them. By the way, is there anyone watching now, either live or as a VOD afterwards, that is following along with Ilos's principles and has had similar success with the Margrid frame before? Because I know there were a few people that were like following along, so if you reach the point where you've implemented your Margrid frame, is it better than Ilos's? Is it worse? I would be interested to know. And if there is no one playing along, that's fine as well. you guys are allowed to just watch. I think a little bit of corner fence is going to be appropriate as well. Yeah, the gas station. Today's word of the day isn't dilapidated. No, it's not. Knew I'd get pulled up for that one. Every time. Can't get away with anything now. I feel like I'm hating the live oaks. Don't really like them. Not here anyway. Gotta bring some taller palms in though, as always. Definitely want some smaller bushes too. I feel like we do need a dried bush, almost like a slight tumbleweed vibes. I think the tall grasses will do for now though. Initially, we'll see. Can we have a UK build next, please? Probably not. The next build after this one, if Cities 2 hasn't been announced and released in that time frame, because we will be in Ilos for a long, long time, then it'll probably be Australian, something from the Gold Coast, quite tropical inspired. So something very tropical and coastal sort of build after Ilos. Okay. I definitely like the combined themes here. This is making this district a little more palatable in the eye, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Happy with that. What would be a good low-res district style? I have American Eclectic. I make my own, dude. So when you go into Themes Manager, I've made raw US res and single story res, which is just assets that I've picked out. Like American Eclectic's really nice, but it lags your PC like hell because the assets are such high res. Okay, want some back-to-back housing happening here too. We will jump into Google Earth though and have a little glance over at some elementary schools to see what they look like. See how they're laid out. Here we go. Hey Dalton, welcome to the stream. Just have a little hydration break here too, guys. Here we go. Okay, so let's have a look for an elementary. There will be one here somewhere. There has to be. Yeah, there we go. It literally landed straight on one. So what do we have? Car parking. Kind of 2 or 3 buildings. And again, some baseball and American football style themes. Okay, is there a different one than that? Maybe we can take a look at. Here's another one. This one looks a little more simple, doesn't it? So surrounded by parkland, which is just, yeah, open green belt sort of stuff. And looks like they've got some basketball courts here. Couple of buildings and car parking. 2 car parks actually. Or 3 car parks. Okay. I can get on board with that. I can do that. Okay. Have we ever seen Brasilia from Google Earth? Only maybe places like Rio and stuff like that, and around the favelas. Not anything too extensive apart from that. Hey Marco, welcome to the stream, mate. So we do have an American elementary. We have one, which is very red. Must have a portable classroom. What does this do? Holds 35 students. Of what type though? Doesn't really say, does it? Yeah, it turns out I'll have a lot more high school assets than elementary school. There's a King Leonard one in here too. Okay, we'll go with that one. I think that's fine. The Shoalhaven, New South Wales, 100 beaches. I was looking at, do you know what, I'll tell you where I was looking at. It should be in my search. I was looking at it the other day. Is it here? No. Yeah, there we go. Recent searches, Gold Coast. So just a very brief tour or detour away from Ilos. There's a lot of really cool, interesting road network and waterway designs here. So lots of possibilities again. Kind of playing with some more. Oh, there's even a town called Labrador. Yes, please. Isn't that the best? There's some more typical like grid suburban stuff here. Right, nothing we haven't done before. But then the landscape and geography gets significantly interesting in and around sort of this area of the Gold Coast here in Australia. You've got some kind of like Phoenix looking suburbs here too. Right, it's obviously different shapes and whatnot. So really cool, interesting, pretty part of the world. So that's probably where the next build will be based off of. We'll try and move out of America for one build. Because I realise we've done like Pittsburgh, Chicago, and now Phoenix. It's a lot of America. Ooh, Queensland. Do we not like Queensland, Brad? Eggsy's got his notepad out. There you go, Eggsy. Yes, there you go, mate. That's the criteria for the next map. Do a Cape Town inspired build. Future Winelands. That'd be really cool. I imagine you'd need to go extremely asset heavy to come close to replicating South Africa. But it's not something I'm totally opposed to. So we did see football pitch near an elementary school in Phoenix. So I'm happy to include one here. Let's get all our assets down first of all. What else do we want here? Possibly a soccer. Oh god, football. My apologies. Not soccer. There we go. I remember someone using that very area as inspiration. Can't think who. Maybe $2.20. Well, if it's already been done, then I might have to relook at it. I don't just want to retread treaded ground, I guess. is what I want to say. Okay, let's start developing this here. So we bring out 2 car parks up at the front and we can use these frames for them as well. We'll probably just go for big parking lots roads, which is the one. That looks like these. I feel like that's going to be too much car parking. Which isn't something that I normally say. Did you find the map for the next series? Good God, Mehmet. No, not yet, mate. It's not even been planned yet. We're just talking. Yeah. Hey, and then Jacqueline Delgado with a $4.99 US dollar super chat. Hey there, I'm late. What's going on? I would like to have my little corner in Ilos. Hey dude, welcome to the stream. We're just doing some detailing here. We've added in a new big box retailer near the industrial frame. Little bits of detailing and stuff around the network, some palms in the network. And now we're just working on filling in kind of one of our preset residential patterns that we've been working on. So not too much. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you so much for the super chat. And then Maniac Mana with a $20 super chat, and it's peace out with sunglasses. Thank you so much, Maniac. Really appreciate that support, buddy. That's really generous. Thanks for the super chat, guys. Guys are just so kind. Really appreciate it. Let's get some disabled parking in as well. At the front. Is that too much? It's actually on the wrong side, but it's fine. It's fine. It's alright. Yeah. I've been waiting for a temple build, but India is difficult to build. Yeah, there are some parts of the world that require you to go like insanely like modded and asset heavy in order to recreate them authentically. I think the vast majority of Asia is kind of in that bracket. Like you see some of like the people that recreate or take inspiration from Japanese style cities, like the amount of mods and assets that they have to use to get it to look authentically Japanese is insane. Like some of those builds are really good. Like if you haven't seen some of the Japanese creators, like just ridiculously talented. But you can't really recreate certain areas of the world in cities, I think. I think because it pushes itself so much into the North American grid kind of design, and I know that's one of the criticisms of Cities 1 as well. Is that if you want to move anywhere outside of North America to get a real authentic city planning experience, you need a lot of mods and a lot of assets to achieve it, I think. So this little football field does have nodes on it, so people can actually walk back into off of the track there. Maybe a little bit of commercial here won't go amiss. Are you using realistic population or realistic parking? No to realistic population and yes to realistic parking. Over there, so I want to trim off a little bit of this corner so we can design that little gas station area. Which again, I think I'm going to use the drive roads from big parking lot to sort of form up if we can. Let's have another connection in there. I think again a touch of well, in certain places maybe. Yeah, this sort of stuff. Some of the vanilla industry assets won't go amiss here, I feel. Maybe one of those. Some of the smaller ones. Yeah, maybe that. Let's put these in a collection and see what we think. Laminate floor. It'd be cool to see people walking between these buildings. So again, we'll come through with some pathway. Can I surface paint over the texture of this building? Yes, I can. That's good. Gets rid of the concrete then in that case. Let's do it with all of them. Just fill out this area with sand. What about a British seaport build? Left-hand traffic. That would be a massive challenge for me, playing a city with left-hand traffic. Everything would be backwards from what I'm used to. That would take some serious getting used to, doing a left-hand traffic city. But a British build again, I feel like it's really asset intensive to go for an English build. Like Biff is currently doing one now, and like there's basically no vanilla assets in that city. Not that you have to stay vanilla, but it's kind of my preference, right? But yeah, maybe at some point. But definitely a tropical theme build after Ilos, I think. Something near the ocean. I'm just going to But in what will be at that point about 2 years in the sand, I think we'll be ready for something a little tropical looking, alright? If I notices realistic parking really freaks up the game. Well, I've heard that as well before, but I've also heard reports, especially from my wonderful Irish moderator Lance, that it's really good and helps the game. But I have heard Biffa complain about it as well. But I'm not the person to ask, because I do not know modded cities as well as a lot of other people do. A little bit of fencing too, maybe? Is this the sort of vibe that I'm after? There you go, speak of the devil. There's Lance. Advanced parking AI issues were a long time ago, maybe 2 years or more, and Biffa released a video after that specifically encouraging its use. Problem gets reported and fixed. There you go. Lance knows everything. Literally speak of the devil when he's there. Thanks so much, Lance. Lance is a beast. Okay. Let's keep bringing in these back-to-back 4x4 zonings. We slowly move towards the elementary complex over here. So we definitely saw basketball courts, didn't we? I think I would rather place in the basketball courts and then have them function as actual park areas rather than just having the decals. But where do we want you? Maybe up front here, actually, is going to be the best option. Let's turn all my options on now. Yeah, maybe over this way. Something like that. Not a wooden fence here, do we not think? No? Oh god, he just drove. He just drove out of a transformer. Alright, let's get rid of that. Notice the fencing then. Am I overdoing it? Some wire fence will be optimal. Yeah, I think wire fencing's better, isn't it? Actually, you know what? The fence I used last episode, the industrial prop. Is it this one? Yeah, this one here. Can we make like a little bit of a yard out of these, maybe? Probably just prop line tool these, but why make it easy for ourselves, right? And maybe one there. So you can't actually drive through this bit. You can only come into laminate floors. Incorporated. Which that dump truck has just done now. Amazing. Fantastic. Do you also have the wire fencing from the Natural Disasters DLC too? Got 160 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Oh, that one's a little nice though, isn't it? It's not quite as industrial looking, which I think actually works in its favour. Let's go for that one instead then. Yeah, let's do these. The wire fencing is the best one. Realise you can use prop line tools on these, but they're actually a ball ache to use with prop line tool. I prefer just doing them myself. There we go. Spin these around too. If I had an issue with realistic parking in his British build, however, it's fully modded series, and they're probably a mod issue. That's the issue not working with the parking AI. Possibly. I mean, I've had it on since we started Ilos, and it's not giving me any issues that I've managed to blame on that mod, that option anyway. Yes, I did just put a fence in front of a path exit. You are right. It needs to go here, doesn't it? Pathway's there. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll have it kind of break off into the transformer before we get there. That might be the most overcharged egg thing, right? Putting a fence in front of a pathway. Just can't get enough of it. I love that little asset. I don't really recognise this one. It's kind of water bottle looking silo thing with the yellow on it. Oh, there you go. There's more people dropping stuff off at the cargo yard now, which is an improvement, I suppose. We'll come back and do that rail yard today too. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad, is it? I think I'm happy with that. Let's carry on zoning. This residential demand just constantly spiking in Ilos. Like all the time. Of course, want to be careful of death waves as well. I feel like I'm neglecting a fair few of my park assets that I've downloaded. We do have the elementary school playground as well. That should be over here, really. Stick that there for right now. Let's come back to our little sports complex thing here. So I seem to remember people being fans of having the what are they called? Is it bleachers? Little stair things? Is that what you call them? And back to back with the pathways running through the middle to create like a little bit of a tennis court area. So let's do that. We'll come on again with Anarchy. Come through. Hydrogen storage, I'd assume. True. Into the transformer. It's now an overcharged fence, yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Brad? It is an overcharged fence now. You wouldn't want to touch that. There we go. So, of course, they will lose their connection. So what we'll do is bring through a little 1-unit dirt road. And then we can just mold this into some kind of natural greenbelt parkland now. So let's go for rural. We use this little 1-unit dirt. Ooh, that will actually create my connection with the pathway on it. That actually does count as its connection though. Yes, it does. Okay, that works. And sand here. Do we want sand or do we want gravel? I think sand probably. I feel like we use gravel quite a lot of the time. Or pavement even, concrete, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and then just along the edge, that's where we'll end the sand texture. That pathway probably wants downgrading into dirt now as well, otherwise... Oh, actually does it look weird? Illuminated at night with the sand? No, it's okay, isn't it? We can do that. That's fine. Yeah, let's paint all this item. Keep it in line. With the surface painter if we can. Here we go. Yes, bleachers. I thought they were called bleachers. Thank you, AMB. Okay. I feel like a part life asset's going to work nicely in here too. Possibly a restroom or a cafe or something. Yeah, definitely the restroom on the corner here, and even stuff like the trampoline parks will work nicely in an elementary school campus. You would imagine anyway. Okay, so let's start to position this one over here. Oh, not that though. So you can sit pretty nicely within this space. Then want my football field, my apologies, to come over this way again as well. Getting water issues. Have we run out of water? Finally. It's been a while since we placed a water tower. Yes, we have. Okay, let's place this somewhere. We do need to do like a big water treatment area at some point to hold all these assets, which should be quite fun modded. We'll just stick it over here for right now. Should hopefully give us the vitamin we need. No, you want one more? Okay. They're taking really small chunks out. Is it a budget problem? No, we're okay. Just seems to be really small increments and increases, but okay, whatever. Association football field, that's the one. That's the one, lads. I used to live in Arizona. Oh my word, it is so hot. Too hot. Horrible place to live. I can imagine the heat. You have to be kind of on board with the whole heat thing if you're going to live in Arizona, right? It's kind of a trade-off for living there, I suppose. Okay, this is nice. Now this opens up into kind of those green belt opportunities that we saw in Google Earth. Which again, I think a little bit of fertile land is going to be nice and appropriate here. I hope so anyway. Is it giving us that locked forestry stuff again? I've just got to wait for it to go away. Yeah, it's because there's... Oh wait, no, there is no... Oh, yes, there is. There's a tiny little bit of forestry. Yeah, so we'll turn off locked forestry, so that should slowly dissipate. But in the meantime, we will also paint out with artificial grass. Oh, too much. Not that much there. Your taxes are low, hence the high residential demand. Have we not set the tax rates? No, we've not. These should be 12%. Honestly, didn't we move these in an episode because we were having Rico issues, weren't we? Let's leave the game on 3 speed and just see if that brings the demands down. Yeah, everything's fallen now. Okay, that's good. Did you update the high density taxes? Not yet. I just slightly adjusted them there, but there's not that much high density residential in the city yet, so it's not really worth updating them. But there will be eventually, of course. Because even though we have these little condo complexes, these actually count as low density residential. They're not high density. Okay, there's crime at the IKEA. Hopefully that should get resolved. People picking up the cycle highway now too. It would be really nice to have the cycle highway come through the suburb and maybe land at the school campus too. So why don't we do that here? Turn off collision. Yes, that adds my pillars back, doesn't it? Yeah, so you just come all the way through the suburb and then... It'd be nice if we could match the curve at this point. Which we can there. Very nice. And then let's actually bring it straight the way through so it completes like a little kind of jug handle loop. And then we can come off of this with a connection. Again, using Network Multi-Tool to just help us stay nice and perfect. Let's go for the grid snap. On the floor though. There we go. And do 3 units there. We'll go for create connection. See, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's try the other one. No. Still haven't quite figured out just how temperamental. See, it's fine there, but if I want to shift my node, it's like, oh god, no. Yeah, strange. Not sure. We'll just do it manually then. Like we saw it earlier in the stream, it worked perfectly fine, but now it's like, ugh, no. No, thank you. It's temperamental. There we go. There's no crime arc here. There's only delict in 5 fashionable colours. SUV. There are casinos in Phoenix after all. We will certainly have casinos. I'm getting asked for casinos on a weekly basis at this point now. We will do some sort of casino vibe. Just don't be going into it thinking it's like going to be a Vegas style build, because it really won't. It won't be anything that big. Bike or park pathway coming through here. Do I like this, or is this crap? I think I can bear with it. No, I can't bear with it, as it turns out. I don't like that at all. Do we even want any pathways here? Do we actually just want to fence the school off with maybe a little bit of park fence and then just do something here with the kind of public green belt? I think that's what we'll do. Let's mix and match it. Always change it up a little bit. Lower the strength of the brush to paint grass and use another brush. With the artificial grass one, it's not too bad, but the fertile land resource, which is actually my kind of natural grass looking palette in a desert city, you have to wait for the like forestry icons to go away, like the actual forestry resource if there was trees there before. Let's go for this one. Let's keep it in line with this frame. There we go. That should be okay. Would you recommend having realistic population for a city like this? Yes, I absolutely would. In hindsight, I wish that I would have used realistic population mod. Because Ilos' population is going to end up being massive by the time everything's filled. Even in the Margrid frame, it's going to be like nearly 100,000 people here once it's all filled out. But, yeah. Yes, if you're going to go for a recreation, I would definitely recommend realistic population. I wish I would have put it on, but it'll break the city if I put it on now. The economy and whatnot will collapse. Amusement park path. We could probably go amusement park path with decorations EMB, because we do get the palms on that one. Although I think I would like it to maybe run parallel with the fence here. Down here. Okay. I don't think that's too bad a design, is it? I think it's alright. Would ideally, yeah, there we go. Just about to say would like to see some people using the cycle highway, but they are picking it up now. Although there is a little bit of modern art there with the tram line, but a tram line's electrified. That would not be a fun place to cycle. I don't hate the amusement park path. I'm quite happy with the little pop of red. I don't mind it. Let's also grab some of these little shopping centre units too. Let's bring some of these in. Can we switch you on your opposite axis without breaking the pathway? I do love these little Rico commercial buildings. Very stylish. We use them in the Steve Goodwin suburb as well. The wings stop. This one's a little more run down looking, isn't it? It's these shopping centre ones that are really nice. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. I think we can just leave it as that, right? Getting plenty of palms in here. Doesn't have to be anything more. I would definitely consider other services, such as medical care, because we've got some nice medical buildings to use. Maybe we can have like a little mini town centre here. If I grab like a real teeny tiny baby small car park. Literally just something like that. Apologies if you guys can hear the forestry trucks moving past my house. I do have a log yard up the road. So I should drive up to that log yard and get some inspiration. That'd be good. That would be helpful. And then let's drop in Vision Works, because this is a pretty similar style building. And I think I can probably Rico another little small shopping centre unit in here too, because this is going to work quite nicely with these ones. They do blend perfectly together. Ideal for making kind of upper end strip malls or little outdoor mall retail areas. These King Leno buildings. Okay, a plaza in that corner would be nice, a grass plaza with a statue or something instead of commercial. Yeah, it would be actually. I do want this commercial here though. Why don't we relocate you to maybe this side of the road? Essentially just like a little mini town centre that sits around the collector networks and public transport options like cycling in here and stuff. I don't think I have. Oh, do you know what? There is some really nice new networks on the workshop that I need to grab actually. They're like little planters. They're on the homepage at the minute. They're gorgeous. Need to get them. Do I have a statue of something? We've got the rider one, which of course is Paul Palavan. For those that followed from that series, that's the only one we have. Wait, no, there is this as well. Oh, it's tiny though. The little Asian dragon one. Yeah, it's minuscule. Yeah, you can't even see it. This is too small. Yes, no other sort of statues within the list here. There is a statue of Lossless, which is bloody enormous. We can't use that one. Likewise, we could use a plaza, like the statue of shopping. Which, if we removed that one, and then move it to drag this into position, a little bit something like that. There's always good old Igor Ilos. Is that the founding member of Ilos, is it? What do we think about the statue of shopping in here? I think it works, doesn't it? I think that's not a bad shout from our little Uruguayan friend, Jacqueline. Am I pronouncing your name right? Is it Yakin? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. Apologies if I'm getting it horrifically wrong. We've got 175 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. I do appreciate you all turning up. Alright, I'm going to go with it. I am, however, going to repaint with sand around these areas, though. Something like that. Kind of draw off the borders of where I want the sand to stop and start. Take away all the concrete. Again, pathways and overgrowth are going to be very important here. This looks good. You could use BOB to get rid of the trees. That's an excellent shout if you say. Yes, we will use beautify our builds to come in. Oh yes, because they're actually spilling onto the road, which is not good. Let's get rid of 0 bush and 0 alder. And then we'll probably place in our own trees to decorate this. I'm going to need to, I think I'm going to need to move the pathway, aren't I? Because I'm just trying to force this. It does sort of work actually there, to be fair. Yeah, let's go for that. Do we want to surface paint the whole thing as well? Just bring in that concrete texture. I think we probably do, don't we? Down to a smaller brush size though, because I'm knackering all this work up over here now. Hello from Portugal. Hello, Raphael. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Actually, I'd be interested to know. We've got 164 people here. Where is everyone from in the world? Just drop it in the live chat. Interested to know. I know we've got Uruguay, Portugal now. Probably quite a few Americans. It's pronounced Joaquin. Okay, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. I can say your name properly now. Alright, let's go for some planters. Let me turn caps lock off as well, so I'm not shouting at find it. Ooh. Yes. Oh, almost. It sorts of works. Not Queensland. No. No, I guessed as much, Brad. I guessed as much. Turkey, Timbuktu, exotic exy. Pennsylvania, Atlanta, Cornwall, Long Beach, Chicago, Wisconsin, Cambodia. Exotic, far away as well from where I am. South Africa, Scotland, Indonesia, LA. How is LA, Stan? Always wanted to go. Greetings from Russia, Munich, England, Georgia, India. Wow, so many places. Idaho, Netherlands, Bulgaria, North Dakota, Florida, Oregon, Washington State. Lots of Americans. Italian, living in the US. Bonjour, Marco. Come stai? There you go. I can speak a little bit of Italian. Knoxville, Tennessee, Greece. Wow, really wide variation, isn't it? Originally or currently? Either star stuff. Give me both, mate. Give me both. Why not? How about that for you, C? Is that alright for you now? Be happy with that. I love these little corner planters though. This is definitely a spice discovery of the stream. These little numbers here. Canada, England, Ohio, Nora, New South Wales. So interesting. It's lovely. Seeing that we've come from all literally four corners of the world to all watch City Skylines content. It's cool, isn't it? Belgium, New York. Whereabouts in New York, Grattles? Are you in the city or like the upstate? Need to grab these as well. From Hungry Living in England. Whereabouts in England, Star? Yeah, that's a much better idea. Oh yes, some people are using the invisible pathways now. Emily Fields. Yes, please. Let's go for some smaller trees. From Birmingham, now in Lincoln. Not bad, Dave, not bad. Let's go for... I want kind of grasses and weeds here on this stony stuff, or sandy stuff rather. I want people to be walking in between the overgrown areas, so I'm going to leave Anarchy off so I can see where the pathways are. That way they'll still walk around them then. Ireland, Romania, Faroe Islands, Brazil, Lancashire, not far from you. No, you're really not star stuff. No, you're about 20 minutes away, mate. Not far away at all. You need Long Island, Grattles. Okay, okay. The Joaquin Plaza. Yes, absolutely. We're going to give that one to Joaquin for his amazing idea for bringing that plaza in. Then we'll go for a bit more over here. Start to bring in some cactus as well. Actually, a really good place to stand or to plant the cactus, because if you walk into it and take your eye out, then you're immediately opposite the vision works. Where they can, not that they'd give you like an immediate eye transplant, but you could certainly look into the procedure, right? No idea what I'm talking about. Right, let's get some more natural oaks in and start rounding up this little green area here. Oh, yes please, what a lovely little combination of assets, everyone. That's so lovely, I like that. If you can do with a 449 super chat, obligatory 449 E6 called me out, and yes, much better now. You've already super chatted me, VC. You super chatted in the Premier yesterday. You've already given me your due. You've already given me your subscriber fees. Right? But thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, you have already. I'm sure you did it yesterday, didn't you? I'm sure you did it yesterday. Right? But thank you anyway. Yes. Thank you so much for saying. I guess I don't get a shout out. Did you say something, Tim? Didn't see a message, mate. Chicago. Oh no, yeah, I mentioned Chicago. I said Chicago, Tim. Okay. Let's carry on with more cactus. So did the optometrist plant the cacti on purpose? Yeah. We'll make it part of the In Ilos law if you want. To be fair, that's like good business practice. That's like putting a donut stand outside of a dentist, isn't it? Or like a KFC outside of like a Weight Watchers convention. Know your market. That's the first thing. Can't have actually called me out though, just ignored him. If you can, he's a pain in the ass. He winds everyone up. Don't let him call you out. He's just doing it for a reaction. Does it in the Discord all the time. Why can I not delete these tiny little trees? Little bushes, go away. It's really irritating me. Can we do this again? There we go. It's a little bit better, isn't it? Okay. Cool. That should be it for that now. I think a little commercial town centre is going to work quite nicely, isn't it? Let's continue to wrap the suburb around it though. Yeah, see, look at my demands now. My demands have just gone through the floor when I raise up my taxes to what I would consider to be normal. So let's drop everyone back down to 10. 11 could be a happy medium for Ilos. Next time I'll call you out of 199 then, yeah. Yeah, do it, Exy. Okay. Let's bring the zoning up to here and here, and then we can kind of use this as the boundary from where this little commercial point will start. Oh, we donated on her ladies in the city and on her Twitch. She paid twice, so she needed to. Did I donate on her Twitch? I don't think I did I? I don't know how to donate on Twitch. I don't use it. I can't remember if I did or not. If I did, in that case, then yeah, absolutely she owes me, but I can't remember if I did that or not. Could have done. Who knows? It's lost knowledge. Let's come in with these kind of sandy central vibes here. Again, kind of just up to where the trees or the houses are coming in. Be a nice spot to end it, and we'll do a similar thing there. That should be okay. Yep, that's decent enough. Paint that too. And again, same thing with anarchy and tree anarchy off now as well, so we can place in our overgrowth without clipping the pathways. May have been a YouTube last week. It might have been the YouTube live, mate, yeah. If I did super chat. But yeah, I did super chat during ladies in the city as well. So, You will be if you can do it. It's basically what me and Eggsy are saying. We're calling you out. No, of course we're not. It's all banter. Nobody needs to donate or super chat. It's very much appreciated though if you do. And speaking of, Valulad Gaming with the 449 super chat. Beautiful builder. Couldn't think of a better way to spend my lunch break. Thank you so much, Valulad. Really appreciate the support, buddy. I'm glad you're enjoying the build. A happy lunch break to you. I hope the rest of the shift isn't too much of a nightmare. Let's get some different looking trees in here now as well. Maybe some California short palms. I realise I'm running quite heavily with the desert theme here, so I don't want to stray too far from the desert flora if possible. Maybe like one tall palm. Okay. It's not bad, is it? Huge lover of the addition of the statue of shopping. Aren't we even yet? I think so now, yeah. I can't remember. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into it. We'll have to check my accounts. Let me speak to my accountant, VC. I'll see how much you owe me, right? Okay. Again, I think up near the main road and near this initial little sports complex, let's continue to add in some of these slightly higher end retail spots. He says as he adds in a subway. So for sports clips too. Can we get one more of these in? Please tell me I have one more. I must. Yes, but it's not branded, but I can live with that. That's alright. Ooh. Let's back off the road a little bit. Love the way with like the one with the stone arch to sit in the middle. It's very nice, isn't it? We haven't checked out this area at night time yet. Let's have a little sit here and not from this angle though, because we can see the American Eclectics and it's dropping the frame rate. So we'll look at it from this angle instead. Oh, and Eggsy with the 449 super chat just because I'm a pain in the butt. LOL. Yes, Eggsy, thank you so much, mate. I'm glad that you know that. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Really appreciate it. Yes, exactly. If you can do, where is the £199? Yeah. Where is the 199? And do you think Cities Skylines 2 is coming? It's almost 7 years already. I do think we're getting a Cities 2 comlag. Yes, I think it will be announced at ParadoxCon this year in August. North remembers, but Eggsy remembers more. Yes, yes, he does, Joaquin. Yeah, he does. I'm not rich due to like few. I make mats for free. It's true. It's true. And then Brad Stanton with another $5 Australian dollar super chat. When I start my YouTube series, I'll send an invoice to OE. Thank you so much, Brad. Really appreciate the super chats, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Very generous. Okay, so Mystery Amusement Park path cannot just end here. This looks very, very strange. Let's carry on down towards the main road again. This will now also be deleted. And likewise, this will be expanded. I'm not quite happy with this corner just yet. I need to keep remembering to turn on the European theme because I keep forgetting and it's causing me to not have access to European assets. And it's like massively irritating. Where can we squeeze this skate park in? We'll definitely have this over here. Maybe here on the corner. Like that. No, I want it near the sports stuff. Oh, there's a beach volleyball court here too. Always forget about this one. Not that we're near a beach, but it's sporty. And it's detailed. And it'll work. Especially with the benches at the back as well. Pool as well, maybe. Definitely a pool. Are there any billboard type assets you can use around the sports fields for a sponsor type vibe? I do have some billboards. Got these ones. Oh, this is the lemon billboard, which is the don't make lemons. No, don't make lemonade. Don't make lemonade. Not don't make lemons. Oh, Grattles with a $4.99 US super chat. Love your builds, and just because everyone else is doing it. Thank you so much, Grattles. I really appreciate our support, lovely. That's very generous. And thank you for jumping on the bandwagon. And then Jennifer Cox, my word, with the $10 US super chat. This is for that rail yard build yesterday. I'm just in love with it. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, lovely. And thank you for the support. You guys are insane with the super chats at the minute. It's crazy. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're all enjoying the rail yard build. I was very nervous of putting it out. I was like, I've never done one of this before. I know nothing about locomotives. I could get a load of like locomotive nerds in the comments saying like, this isn't a proper loading bay. Just generally being irritated. But I was like, no, everyone loved it. And I'm really, really happy to hear that. Thank you so much. And then DJ with another $10 super sticker. Thank you. With the pair saying thank you. Thank you so much, DJ. Very generous, lovely. Thank you as well for watching. Really appreciate the super chat train, guys. What the hell? Yeah, just saw someone shout sports hall could fit. Yeah, definitely sports hall gymnasium is a vibe over this way, isn't it? Possibly in and around the running track, the football field. Alright. Got any mods with malware in them? Not as far as I'm aware. I wasn't subscribed to those two gobshites that made the malware mods, whatever this is, Chaos and Holy Water of it, whatever they were. No, I didn't subscribe to any of them, thank God. Maybe a nicer tree road to set up out front. Probably want to beautify or build the little smaller trees away there. Yeah, these ones, let's get rid of those. That should be okay. Why are you still here? I've literally just bobbed you away, have I not? Not all of them, that's probably why. There we go, that's what we want. Okay. Hey, dead man lying on the floor. Welcome, welcome. Eggsy's maps are amazing. Eggsy's maps are amazing. I'm a strong believer in Eggsy should be given a collaboration pack with Paradox like Santon Gamers had, if that's what they're going to start doing. I think Eggsy should get a shot at that. Don't make the lemonade billboard outside the lemonade factory when you place it. Yes. Yes. Don't make lemonade. Buy lemonade instead. Is that what we should? That's what it should say, Kobe, right? Okay, I think a couple of little, again, very small, tiny baby car parks are going to be ideal for just chilling next to the sports hall here at a distance of 150. Great. And then hopefully we can just jiggle this into position, trying to stay away from the word finagling. Oh, it's not quite there though, is it? Oh, it's alright, I can just bend this out. And they're like, oh no, this isn't going to move. But yes, it is, because we're playing with Move It now. Amazing. You'd be surprised how often I forget I'm playing with mods that can easily fix a problem that I'm having. All gets edited out of the episode though, of course. You guys will see it. Got a couple of blue badge holders down here too. And then some more. Car parking spice, definitely here. See, look at all the love for Eggsy's map pack. Maybe he'll get one, let's hope so. I'll certainly start name dropping him with Paradox now I'm partnered anyway. Be like, hey, did you guys know of Eggsy? He's definitely not paying me to promote his products. He's not, by the way, that was a joke. Eggsy isn't buying me off. It's okay. Even though I am open to bribes. So if anyone does want to bribe, contact me on Discord. Alright, I think some planters out here again as well are going to be More than appropriate too. Go some over ones this time. And like a special tree here, like a tree that we never use. Maybe they've imported some California redwoods. That's a hard sell, isn't it? That is a hard sell with the redwoods. I think it's maybe because that one's too tall. Can we go for another one? I think it's alright. I think I can deal with it. Yeah, I think we'll go with it. And then can we upgrade these trees here? There we go. If you get paid through E6, you can give Egg that £199 super chat. Yeah, you can. You can. Be nice, wouldn't it? As much as I would like that, I don't feel I'll be happy people paying for my maps. They are free for all on Steam. That's true. But at the end of the day, you're a creator, Eggsy. You deserve your due, mate, as well. Especially when you think how many hours people get out of your maps. And I know they're all free, but I guarantee you that your map fans will be willing to just compensate you for your time. Not that they ever have to be paid products, but... No, it's the same with YouTube, you know. I get people super chatting because they like the content, but the content's all free. People don't have to super chat. It's there for them if they want it. Same principle with you, mate. People appreciate your time and your effort. I'd certainly buy an Eggsy map pack. Just bobbing the trees out for the American Eclectic help with FPS. Haven't tried it. I haven't tried it, dude. It could. I think it would also make the houses look quite weird, though. Cool. Loving to seeing people walking back and two between all these different spaces now. See, look at those demands coming back in. Let's try our taxes at 11% because 12 murders the demand. And 10 throws it through the roof. But it is more excuse to carry on zoning. Coming up to 32, nearly 33,000 population now in Ilos. This city's going to be like by far the biggest away from any of the other ones we've done. Like way bigger than Palaven and Navaria were. Okay. All nice and zonable here. We'll have to come up with some transition as to where... Tell you what, this does sound like a job for Google Earth, doesn't it? Even though we are not too far away from wrapping up the stream, unfortunately, guys. We have to finish a little bit earlier today. I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm having quite a nice time. But I also want to see what happens when residentials sit near a rail line in Phoenix. Oh, speaking of, the Arizona Center's a really nice build too. This lies in the downtown like a big outdoor retailer sort of thing, like open air mall. We'll definitely have a go at this as well. That's why it's on my search list. But yes, let's find the train line in Phoenix and see what at all happens when we come next to residential. Are these residentials here? Do they just back immediately onto the loading areas? Yes, they do. And then there's some mixed in industry here as well, literally right next door to the residences, which is fine. Okay. So not too much happening at all then. There's just a loading yard behind someone's garden. I bet that's so loud, man. That must be such a horrible place to live. Okay, bye Joy, got to run. Wonderful way to spend the morning. Catch a rest later. No worries, Joy. Thank you so much for hanging out, lovely. And congrats on 1k subscribers over the weekend too. Very well deserved. Okay, there's nothing really to note then, is there? It's just a little bit of open space and then immediate rail. There's not that much else that happens. In which case we can just continue to zone up these spaces and leave a little bit of a gap here for someone to walk across. What actually looked like quite nice is how people can maybe cut across from the angle here. So I have to walk all the way around, and then I think like we did in the rail yard itself, a little bit of nature reserve fencing with some of the new content creator grass is going to just have a splendid time blending in against that, because the rail line that runs through Phoenix is very much open to the public. You can just go and stand on it. In England, you can't really do that. They tend to be either embanked or fenced off. But that's kind of what we're working with in Phoenix, and I think we'll just let that go down into here. Bye, all heading out as well. Have a wedding tomorrow. Have to get some stuff done. We'll catch us later. No worries, Grattles. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. If you guys haven't checked out Grattles on YouTube as well, she is part of the wonderful little Ladies in the City collaboration that's happening in a minute. Do go and check them out. Lovely way to start the day, egg. No worries, Jennifer. But yes, I do need to wrap it up, guys, because I am babysitting in 10 minutes, so we do have to call it a little bit earlier than usual. I'm really sorry. I was having a really nice time. But I have to go and babysit the Bambinos, so we will be back at another time. Where should we go and hang out and say goodbye? This is pretty much what we've done all stream, isn't it? To be fair. Let's hang out here by the subway. And the new elementary school and sports design that's starting to come together. And the trams. Wonderful. Okay, and before we go, Joaquin Delgado with a $4.99 US super sticker. And it's the Hype Hippo. Thank you so much, Joaquin. Really appreciate the support, buddy. And just put in an offense between the rail and the houses. Yeah, offense would work good. We could also do slums as well, Jeff. That would be a good shout as well, mate. I bet that some of that residential is converted to office. Probably wouldn't surprise me too, Nathan. Yeah, wouldn't surprise. But yes, that is going to do it, guys, as the volleyball court burns in front of our eyes. Let's go and see if anyone is streaming cities and we can give them a little raid. I don't think we've got any English channels that are there. No. Okay, in that case then. We will go and host Grattles instead. We haven't hosted her before or for a long time, I don't think. Okay, guys, I'm going to post a link to a YouTuber called Grattles who's been in the stream today. Go and show her some support. Spam hello people in a recent video. Feed her algorithm for her, get her growing. And before we go, Blue Hell DH with a $1.99 US super chat. Thanks for the live stream. Have a great day. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry I have to leave earlier. I could have carried on going for a good while today, but nephew calls. We're going to go watch Attack of the Clones tonight, so watching some Star Wars. Thank you almost for hanging out. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys have donated a ton tonight. Really appreciate that. Super generous. Thank you for modding Lans and Mags and Jane. And I think I saw DM here early as well. And to all the regulars, Few Candy, Intro Bang, Jennifer, Eggsy, Jeff, Lara, Stant, Corey, EMB, Zeno, Star, Valley Lad. Too many people to name. Really appreciate it. But I will see you on Monday for the Noobs Guide and then Ilos next week. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. As always, enjoy the rest of your day.